That's what you think, and talk about me.
Alright y'all, so the new hero Roger is going to be coming out within like 3 days, so I decided I'd make this build video so you all can kind of have a build to use when you first start playing the new hero. So in my opinion, first off, the hero is a pretty good hero. When I first started using him, I didn't think he was that good. I thought he was pretty weak. He was pretty weak as an ADC because when it comes to doing damage, any ADC would just shut him down if he's in ADC mode, and when you switch him over to fighter mode, he's just as bad. He can get destroyed by just about any fighter. But then I started to learn that there's some tricks and stuff to use to actually make him more viable, and one of the biggest tips is just don't play him as a fighter, and don't play him as a I don't even think he should be labeled a fighter, probably more of an assassin. Because he has this kit that's similar to Karina. Like the way he can just dash in after people and chase people down is very much like Karina. So I feel like he can go ADC assassin type of label. That's what it should be in my opinion. But yeah, and then when it comes to ADC, he's not that viable just as an ADC. So what I've learned is that swapping back and forth between ADC and assassin mode, I like to call it, swapping back and forth between those two modes makes him insanely viable, because he does so much damage. You can get some pokes into people with the ADC mode, then you transform and then you just dash through people like Karina, and yeah, it's just absolutely ridiculous. You really can't do anything to stop this guy. So yeah, I base my build around that. So one thing that I think is very critical on him is some attack speed. You want the attack speed high, and then you want the lifesteal. That's one thing that's going to be big on him, because he attacks so fast. He can speed up his attacks when he's in wolf form. So yeah, I think that's really cool too. So yeah, all in all, I think the hero is a very good hero. The hero is pretty decent, especially for the price. Like, this is not 32,000 battle point hero, and I think a lot of people are judging him as if he were one of those more expensive heroes. And don't get me wrong, I mean, the amount of battle points he is right now, like what, 24k, I don't think that's cheap. But in comparison to 32,000 battle points, we've got a lot of 32,000 battle point heroes that's a lot worse than this guy. So yeah, in my opinion, he's definitely one of the most fun heroes that I've ever played in Mobile Legends. And I'm not just, obviously, I don't just say things. Like, he's definitely one of the most fun heroes I've played in Mobile Legends, and I'm actually excited when I'm using him. I'm still playing on the advanced server, so it's quite a bit laggy, but I'm still having a blast with it. Like, I'd play this in a lag. I've been playing the advanced server using him in the lag more than I've actually just been playing the game regularly, so that says a lot. But let's move into the build. The main build that I'm using right now, starting off, we have Chaos Claws. Now, Chaos Claws, it gives us the physical attack and then a lifesteal. Obviously, you want to be able to do a bunch of damage, because that's your job. As an ADC or an assassin, you're still supposed to be dealing damage. And the one thing about him being like a hybrid of both is that he can chase people down, hunt people down very easily. He can escape things, and he can hit people at range. So it's very difficult to escape this guy, especially in wolf mode. He can chase you down. If you get too far away, he transforms to human mode and has a gun that can shoot you down too. So I think that combination makes this very ridiculous, especially when you use when you utilize all the physical attack that he does, and with the lifesteal. As he gets that attack speed, the lifesteal becomes just an insane attribute, and it's just like, it helps him so much. It really does a lot for him. But yeah, that's the first item that I like to use. Then we like to go with the Swift Boost. The Swift Boost gives us 15% attack speed with the 40 movement speed. And obviously this is going to be huge on him, because like even though he has abilities that allows him to speed up, like his second ability in human form speeds him up, and he also has like some abilities in the other form that speeds him up as well, especially, and it allows you to chase people down. I think it's the B ability too as well, if I'm recalling correctly. But yeah, the boots obviously is going to help him be able to run a lot quicker and chase after them a lot quicker and a lot more efficiently. So yeah, I think that's going to be a big deal on him as well, because you want to be able to move, you want to be able to transform, get in and out of danger, and I think that it's going to be way, like, I can do it right now pretty easily, and I'm lagging all the time. So I feel like without the lag, that's going to be very crucial. It's going to do so much, and he might be even stronger than I currently think he is right now. And that's saying a lot. So yeah, I really can't wait till he comes out in what, 3 days? Yeah, he comes out on the 20th, and it's the 17th right now. So yeah, I think that this is going to be pretty dope. Well, actually, by the time I'm finished editing this video, it might not be the 17th anymore. But hey, so that means that we're even closer to it. Actually, he's going to be coming out in 2 days by the time I finish editing this video. And actually, you all are like ahead of me in time, the majority of people who watch my videos, so you all might be ahead of me anyway. Oh, what am I talking about? Anyway, let's continue with the build. So yeah, moving on to the next item in the build, we're going to be using Wind Talker. Wind Talker gives us 25% attack speed, 20 movement speed, 20% critical strike. Now, the critical strikes obviously is going to help us do more damage. You really can't go wrong with critical strike as long as you have the primary focus on attack speed. With the movement speed helps them a lot more. So yeah, like once you have those two things, the critical strike is just really a bonus. So yeah, the attack speed helps a lot. The movement speed, like I already explained how that helps out. So yeah, moving on to the next item here, we have Scarlet Phantom. Scarlet Phantom gives us 30 physical attack, 40% attack speed, and 10% critical strike chance. Once again, you can't go wrong with critical strike. Then it gives us 30 damage. That's a little bit more damage. It's a decent amount of damage. And then the 40% attack speed, yeah, that's pretty big because yeah, we're getting that attack speed pretty high up right now, and that's going to be huge on this hero. This hero, he's going to attack so fast, he recovers health so fast. Like literally, I've went up against an Alucard and just completely obliterated an Alucard because there's not much that he could do. Like he had his life steal going, I had my life steal, I just attacked so fast. Like an Alucard attacks fast too, and he recovers life like crazy. But I mean, he just really didn't stand a chance. So after that moment, that's when I kind of started to respect this guy's attack speed and life steal ability. So yeah, that's very, very huge on this hero as well. So you're going to be focusing on that lifesteal and that attack speed. That's going to be a big factor on this guy. Moving on to the next item, we have Blade of Despair. Blade of Despair gives us 130 physical attack, 25% attack speed, and 10% critical strike chance. Critical strike chance, you already know the deal, can't go wrong with it. 25% attack speed, we attack even faster. So this is really just insulting at this point. You're basically just slapping your opponent in the face by the time you put this on, because then on top of that 25% attack speed, you got 130 physical damage. Like that, this just literally, this is a game ender. This is a game ender for this hero. I think that obviously it's going to be more like if you're just using one ADC mode on an ADC, this on a regular ADC or a regular assassin, well not a regular assassin, but regular ADC can be like game changing. It's just really a huge thing because it gives you so much damage. But on this guy, like because he can switch back and forth between modes, you can't and recover health so quickly because of the attack speed alone. He constantly recovers health. So no, he's not going to do as much. Like one thing I've noticed is any singular mode that he has does not do as much damage as somebody else. But when you're swapping back and forth and then you're getting all that lifesteal, it's just crazy. And then in his wolf mode, he kind of has that, like, he can kind of be invulnerable to damage for a few seconds because he does that little teleporting thing where you can't really target him, and then he just attacks so fast after that, recovering life. So you use your A ability to teleport, and then you use your B ability to increase your attack speed or chase people down, and then you attack so fast at that point where you're recovering health, you're doing a bunch of damage, and then they just go down super quickly. So yeah, with using his abilities in conjunction with one another, it's just huge. It's really an insane thing. And then once you turn into wolf mode, you can actually, if they start getting away, once again, you can actually switch back into human mode, dash at them, and then shoot them at long range because he's a marksman as well. So yeah, the combinations that this guy has is just absolutely insane. I feel like we're going to be seeing some amazing clips with this guy. I'm calling it now. We're going to be seeing some amazing clips people are hitting because he has these crazy combinations that he can do. And I think that's actually why this hero was designed. That was their intention when creating this hero, is to make these great moments and to make great video clips with this guy. They want people to be able to get crazy clips with him, and that's why you can switch back and forth. You can do all these crazy things with him. And yeah, I just really can't wait until you all get your hands on this hero, because you all are going to have a blast, in my opinion, with this hero. And that's what it's about to me. It's about the fun. It's all about the fun, honestly. But yeah, moving on to the last item we have here, we have Endless Battle. Endless Battle gives us 50 physical attack, 25 magic power, 350 health, 400 mana, 5% movement speed, and 15% lifesteal. Now, the lifesteal is the biggest reason that this was a good pick. And the reason for it is because with that increased lifesteal, it really just makes this guy hard to kill. His sustainability goes up a lot, and then it gives us a little bit of extra health, so that's big as well. And then the mana, because swapping back and forth actually doesn't take mana. That's a quick tips and tricks for you all. Swapping back and forth between modes, between human and wolf, that doesn't take mana, but pretty much everything else he does takes mana, and he can recover his abilities and skills so quickly that you're going to be using them all a lot, especially swapping back and forth between modes, using both skills and abilities, because when you swap between modes, it resets your skills and abilities, so they're all at zero. So basically, if your ability has like a 10-second, 17-second cooldown, it means absolutely nothing, since you can switch back and forth between modes in like 5 seconds. So if it has a 17-second cooldown, basically you swap between modes twice, you get it back in 10. So yeah, that's one of the, like, he has basically a 10 max cooldown on everything. And then if you make that, if you get some cooldown reduction on them, like we're probably going to test out some different builds with cooldown reduction. If you get that on them, it's just going to be absolutely insane, because you're going to be able to, like, 3 seconds you'll be able to swap back and forth. So it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, this is very this is a big item on him because of the lifesteal, because of the mana. Like, everything adds to his experience a lot more. It does a decent amount of damage too, actually. That's not any damage you want to, like, frown at. So this build is definitely one of the safe builds. Like, I feel like you can't really go wrong with this build on just about any ADC. The way that this guy is built, well I guess Endless Battle, you probably wouldn't want to use that on every ADC. I think the fact that this guy has so much attack speed and he can just turn up really quickly, I think that really makes having Endless Battle on him, and combined with Hayasa's claws, I feel like that's what makes that a little bit more viable. But yeah, this hero, in my opinion, he's a very strong hero. He's a very fun hero to play, and that's what comes first. So when you're considering buying this hero, and you're considering if you're going to use this hero or not, just really take into consideration he's probably one of the most fun heroes to play to date in Mobile Legends. I'll say that he's one of the most fun heroes to play. Like, you're just gonna feel like a boss switching back and forth, destroying people. So yeah, that's my opinions on him. This is the build that I'm using right now, and those are the few tips and tricks I have for you all. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Have you seen interesting builds that you would like to see me try out on the hero? And yeah, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on what you've seen from this hero thus far? You've seen a lot of gameplay in the community. Yeah, let me hear what your thoughts are on the hero. Are you going to be getting this hero or not? Or are you looking forward to another hero? Yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Drop that thumbs up on it if you did, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out.
If that's what you think, then talk about